All right, we are back again. All right, so now this time, where is that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. What's going on? Am I not live? I am live. I am live, but why it is not showing in my mobile? This is all shit keep happening to me. Okay, so basically, wait. Just wait for a sec. Okay, I'm live. All right, baby. All right. Okay, I'm live. So now, hook. Hook are the special functions that are always available when React is re-rendering, while React is re-rendering, which we will get into more detail on next page. All right. Now, if they let you hook into different React features, state is just one of the features. All right, Speedfall. Hook function start with use can only be called at the top of the components. I know it, and you can't call hooks inside condition, loop, other nested function. So basically, this is the rule of the hooks. All right, hooks are function, but it's helpful to think of them as unconditional declaration about your component needs. You use React features to at the top of your component similar to your import module at the top of your file. All right, now anatomy of use state. Okay, I know it. Now, what is happening here? That the convention is to name like this, but you cannot name anything you like. All right, now only only argument to use state is the initial value of your state variable in the sample. The index initial value is set to 0, use state 0. Every time your component re-renders, use state gives you an array containing two values. Where it says every time your component renders, use state give you array. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. Your component renders first time because you pass 0 for the use state and initial state for the index has written 0. And now React remembers 0 is the latest value. You update the state when user clicks the button, it calls this. So index is 1. Now React tells React remember index is 1. Now triggers another render. Alright. Your component second render still what? Your component second render React still sees state 0. But React remember that you set index to 1. So it return 1 in this state. And so on. This was quite confusing, right? This one. Where is it? Where is it? This one. Your component second render still sees 0, but React remembers that you set index to 1. Alright. Why it is not? Alright. Just wait for a second, man. Bacere da città. Alright, so ਉਹ ਬਾਜਰੇ ਦਾ ਸਿੱਟਾ ਵੇ 80 ਗੱਲਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਮੋੜਿਆ ਬਾਜਰੇ ਦਾ ਸਿੱਟਾ Where's my spoon? Where's my spoon though? Come on. अरे बैंड का दिन है money money all right, now give me a compound multiple state variable. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, now it's a good idea to have multiple state variable in the state unrelated like index and show mode like this. But if you find that you often change two state variable together, it might easier to combine them into one. I think okay, okay. That means that means if I had two state in React and if I change both of them, then it'll render how many times. No, same synchronous. Right. Uh, Basically, the gist is if we have asynchronous asynchronous event, all right, then it could render multiple time. But if it is a synchronous event, then it will render, like it will batch all of this event and then render it one time. All right. Now, this is what makes state difference from regular variable that you might declare the top of a module. The state is not tied to a particular function call or a place in a code, but it's a local to specific place on the screen. Now, you render two gallery components, so their state is stored separately. All right. But what if I give it a key of parallel? Also give it a key of parallel. Now, okay, let's skip this string. Hello. That's hello. Now, look, what will happen here is when I click on next, it will work on both, I guess. No? Is it? Is it? Is it? It didn't work. It didn't work. Alright. So basically, React checks does this component is same here, correct? Okay, so that you might declare the top of a module and state is not tied to a particular function. The state is not tied to a particular function. uh-huh, or place in code, but it's local to a specific place on the screen. So like it's more of like uh we can reuse it multiple times as well, right? So reusability is good in React. And you re-render two galleries, those components, so the state stored separately. All right. Also notice how the page component does not know anything about the gallery state, or even whether it's like any. So unlike props, state is fully private. Like prop, state is like fully private to the component declaring it. The parent component cannot change it. Yep. This lets you add state of any component and remove it without impacting the rest of the component. Right? If you wanted both galleries to keep the separate state in sync, that is to remove the state and put it on the closest shared parent. The next few pages will focus on the organizing state of a single component, but will return the topic in sharing state between the components. Recap: use state variable when component needs to remember some information between renders. All right. Now use state variables is declared by declaring use state. Yeah. Start with use. Okay. Hook might remind you to imports after imports, and they need to be called unconditionally. Hook calling hooks including use state is only valid at the top of the component or another hook. All right. Now the use state hooks returns a pair of values. You can have more than one state variable internally. React matches them all by the order. State is private to a component, so if you render it in two places, each copy state its own state. All right. Now we have some challenges, so we'll read the challenges first. All right, not like the previous one, which I messed up. Now, when you press next on the last scripture, the code crashes. Fix the logic of prevent the crash, and you may do by adding extra logic to event handler or by disabling the button when the action is not possible. So after fixing the crash, add a previous button to show the previous scripture. It should crash on this. Okay, all right. So basically I have next. Okay, okay, so it's a outbound, or what do you call it in Java? We call it overflow or outbound, something like that. All right. Now, so I'll set this index until next click. How do we do that? Like when the index is starting from 0, right? So index will go to, like, length is this. Okay, so okay, so we call it if index ਉਹ ਚੋੜੇ ਚੋੜੇ ਰੀਮ ਧਾਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਪ ਦੇ structure list length if index is greater than this, then we'll do set the index 0 again, else we'll do this ਚੋੜੇ ਚੋੜੇ ਰੀਮ ਧਾਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਪ ਦੇ. What? Are we missing semicolon here? Come on, man. Yep, now let's see. Wait, 12. Oh, damn. Okay, so what's the name? Is it? Not it's. If index is greater than this, then set index to 0. Oh, damn. Structure is index 0. Correct. So if I go through 0, like from I'm starting from 0, correct? So the length will be this. It says the gallery component adding error boundary is why saying the name is not. Okay, so if I'm index 0 again, if I'm index 0, correct. So index 0 would be this. Right. Cannot read properties of undefined reading name. What is this saying, bro? What is this saying? Strange, you know? Strange. Now, if I do here, let do console dot log index. ਉਹ ਚੋੜੇ ਚੋੜੇ ਰੀਮ ਧਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਨਾਪਦੇ Come on, yo. Come on. Index is greater than 0. And then as next index is less than structural length. Mm-hmm. Then why is it not working in here? Why is it not working in here? Why is it not working in here? Why it is not working here? Tell me, please tell me. 11 and then 12. I didn't get it, I didn't get it. So if you keep your current this check, it will skip the reset. It will skip the reset. We have already gone past the valid match, which would throw an error in structure index. I didn't get it, bro, I didn't get it. Look, sculpture list dot length, if it is greater than, if it is less than index, like we are updating the index by one, correct? Updating the index by one. So let's say index is going above and above and above, correct? So basically index is going this. So I'm saying that if index goes beyond this, like 11, 12, 13, it goes 13. Okay, so let's say you're in structure and 5 item, that means the first item is 0, last item is 4. In case index is 0, last structure, then what you're doing that, this is this. Oh. Oh. So basically, when we're in the last structure, then it is false. Correct. Then it is false. That is getting false. Aha. So it goes to else and set index to 5. Okay, okay, I got you, my boy. I got you. Got you, my boy. Got you. And what if I did like this? Sculpture.lamp. सिरे याड़ा मित्रा देखो कहाँ जड़दा अले कड़े ना चिड़ी सती मोड़ी थी तो मुलट थी सिरे याड़ा वो कहाँ जड़दा how they are doing. They are doing like this. So as previous is index always greater than 0. Has next is index less than structure dot. Now if I click this and click preview, as preview, if the index is greater than 0, if index greater than, less than, like greater than index, less than the length. Okay, got it. Got it, yo. Got it now. Fix. No, fix the stuck. Fix stuck from the input. Okay. When you type into your input fields, nothing appears. It's like the input values are stuck with the empty string. The value of the first input is set always match the first variable, first name variable, and the value of second input is set always to the last name variable. That is correct. Both inputs having one chain event handler, which try to update the variable based on the latest user. Oh, seem to remember the value. Let's fix this. Okay, now. Oh, सिरे यार आप कितने आने को कहा यार दा. First name, state. Oh, सिरे यार मित्र आने को कहा यार दा. Oh, JDC तुला अपन देख के तरफ दे. लाजो काडला. You're fine. Fix the crash. Okay, here's a small form that is supposed to let the user leave some feedback. So when the feedback is submitted, it's supposed to display thank you message. However, it crashes with the error message saying re-render fewer hooks than expected. So you can spot the mistake and fix it. Alright, so what is going on? So if I send the message, I say it's sending, right? And then after sending, render fewer hooks than expected. Alright. So what is saying that its send um is sent false. Okay. So we have each sent and set is sent. Alright. So if we sent it, then thank you. Otherwise, okay, man, okay. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, my man? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alright, so what I do is if send is true, it's send true, otherwise this, and if send is not true, then what I do? Else set message, where is the set message on this? Uh, uh, എത്രയാണ് കൊക്കായണതാ set messages. Nigga. Remove unnecessary state. All right, so um we have the handle, this alert, this. বলো কোথায়? না কই ফোন তো করো না, ফোন করো নাই। এর দিন যাই মন্দিরে দেখি। খাবে তো খেলাম। फोन करो मोबाइल फोन करो तो
गड्डी पे हेड आंदा है वीडियो सारा गड्डी पे सेंड करना आंदा पंचायत
वीडियो सब आई लिया
रेंडा चला गया पंचायत तो बस सेंड करना उसका तो झंडा तो पड़ा ये वीडियो itu चला तार पर ओंडा के निजु पलेते
अच्छा अच्छा okay so when we button click the example should ask for the username to display an alert greeting them. Is saying that this example should ask for the username and then display an alert greeting them. All right, so basically set name prompt. Okay, so what's going on? Great prompt. Hey yo, I just something is hello this. Okay, we are one step backward. All right, so what's happening here is that बोला हंगला हेलो হ্যালো, হ্যালো, আমি ঘরে আছি আমি। না না, এখানে গোপালপুর আছি আমি। আসছি ওটা। Alright, so what's going on here? What's going on? So basically on first time when it clicks here, so what it does is the handle on click calls the name. On first render, the name is this. Okay. So what can we do here? Is that set name is this. Mitrane Kokai at the okay, so we can do but set name is this. Okay. Allah jo kadala. So when click the first time, only the prompt should. Okay. বলো, আমি এখানে গোপালপুর আছি আমি। গোপালপুর আছি। গোপালপুর আছি, গোপালপুর। আস আসছি আমি। Alright, so what's going on here is when I click the handle click, function runs, and it's just set the name to this. Mitrane Kokai at the it will do the same. Do the same. Right, do the same. Hello, Nige. Hello, Nige. Okay, so it does it for 2 times. Alright. Okay, so it does it for 2 times. So what's the solution? The solution is click name is this from the name. Okay, so it made the sync. Okay, got it. Got it.